Hi, I'm Dr. Ron Moy. I'm going to explain the DNA EGF Renewal today. There's a lot of scientific evidence to show that these creams can prevent skin cancers and also prevent these precancers that people get. And along with decreasing skin cancers and decreasing precancers, it also makes the skin look a lot better. It thickens the skin, repairs a lot of the damage, prevents a lot of these brown spots that people all get and wrinkle lines. First product I'd like to explain is the DNA Night Renewal. DNA Night Renewal contains the DNA repair enzyme creams. It's probably the cream that most women would use at nighttime because their skin is dry, it contains a lot of moisturizers. It's a little bit thicker than the DNA Intensive Renewal. It has all the enzymes that can decrease skin cancers, decrease precancers, thicken the skin, repair some of the past damage. We generally alternate this with tretinoin cream to get the very best results. So DNA Night Renewal is probably the best cream for a majority of women. Now, for people who don't like this thick, creamy feel for DNA Night Renewal, this DNA Intensive Renewal is thinner. It has all the DNA repair enzymes and one extra one the DNA Night Renewal doesn't contain. It actually works very well when you're combining it with something like tretinoin or retin A, where the skin's a bit irritated. This actually repairs that, as does the DNA Night Renewal. In fact, both creams can even repair sunburns. So any type of irritation or any type of damage from tretinoin or sunburn reaction can actually be repaired quickly with these DNA repair enzymes. The next product that's most important is the growth factor serum. Now, one of the problems with aging is that we all get this thinner skin. This thinner skin around the eyes causes wrinkle lines, or the thin skin behind on the back of our hands is all from aging. The best way to thicken the skin is growth factor serum. And epidermal growth factor was identified many years ago, and in fact, the person who identified it won the Nobel Prize. This growth factor has been used for many years in wound healing to speed up wound healing. Most of the epidermal growth factors that occur in creams or medicines are really creams that are bioengineered from a bacteria called E. coli. It makes the product very unstable. In fact, the products need to either be refrigerated or they just don't have much activity as time goes on. This growth factor we got from Iceland. It's bioengineered in Iceland from barley, so it's much more stable. You can see results within a week. Smaller pores, you can see some thickening of the skin, you can see an improvement in the wrinkle lines, much quicker than actually you see with the DNA repair enzyme creams or with tretinoin or retin A or any of these prescription creams. So used in combination with the DNA repair enzyme creams has the most scientific evidence for really improving the skin. Now, if you're using it sort of like a DNA growth factor facial, or if you want quicker results, the best way to do that is either combine it with a microdermabrasion and then put equal amounts of DNA Intensive Renewal or the growth factor serum together, and then it enhances the penetration. You could also do that yourself with a glycolic acid peel that you would do at home, and so you're really getting a growth factor peel or a growth factor facial along with the DNA facial. DNA Eye Renewal is great for your eyes. It has the DNA repair enzymes that the other products have. Hyaluronic acid and some super potent moisturizers that really enhance the penetration and also the improvement of wrinkle lines around the eye. So DNA Eye Renewal is a product that's specifically made for the eye area. It's in addition to the DNA repair enzymes that you might be using from DNA Night Renewal or the Intensive Renewal. The last product I'd like to talk about is the DNA Defense. DNA Defense is a sunscreen, and it's particularly suited for blocking UVA damage. We have had many sunscreens available for a long time that block UVB. UVA is the long wavelength of light that's emitted from tanning parlors. It's also the wavelength of light that goes through windshields. UVA may cause more melanomas than, in fact, UVB light. This sunscreen has got the highest rating. It's got a 3-star rating for blocking UVA damage. And that's why it works very well to use that during the daytime, the sunscreen during the daytime, DNA Defense, and then use at nighttime either the DNA Intensive Renewal or the DNA Night Renewal. If you combine that with a drug such as tretinoin or retin A, you get the most potent rejuvenation of the skin, you restore the skin, you make the skin look better, and you also prevent a lot of these precancers or sun damage spots that we all get as we get older. So that explains the entire line. In addition to that, we're going to have other products that are coming along the line. We have a scar fade cream that's coming. The scar fade cream will particularly have DNA repair enzymes that are particularly suited for healing scars and for making scars look better. In addition, we're going to have an instant wrinkle removal, which is a product that will contain some DNA repair enzymes, but will actually instantly remove wrinkles by virtue of some moisturizing and enhancing the firmness of the skin. For now, these are the main products. DNA Night Renewal is for most people. DNA Intensive Renewal is for patients who want the maximum amount of enzymes. The growth factor serum is for people who need thicker skin, less bruised skin, and improving lines. The DNA Eye Renewal is for wrinkles around the eyes and want to enhance the thickness of the skin around the eyes, and then the sunscreen. Thank you very much, and please email me if you have any questions at rmly@ucla.edu, rmly@ucla.edu, and I'll try to answer any questions you might have. Thank you very much.